You up?
I'm ready. Come on. I do not walk like that!
Day 39. Later today, for the 5th time, the group will nominate their fellow housemates for eviction from the Big Brother house.
This is Big Brother. Please could one of the housemates collect Paddy from the diary room.
Good morning. Good morning. Come on. Good morning.
Good morning, Paddy.
Good morning.
Oh, you're lively today.
This week, the group's task is to teach an old dog new tricks. Paddy is 6 years old. The housemates are only allowed to train him for a few minutes during his daily 4-hour visits.
Paddy, lie down. Paddy, roll over.
Yeah, you don't want to do it.
Yeah. No pressure on you or anything, but we have bet 50% on you, you know? Don't feel any time like you've got to perform.
Yeah, no real pressure, but...
At the end of the day, it is just a case of who I'd like to be with, and everyone else just forms a queue.
You don't know what will happen if that person is taken out. How are people going to react? Because I couldn't have foreseen people's reaction from Bubble leaving, even my reaction.
Yeah.
So you want to kind of have the most bearable group left,
That's very true.
or the funniest, or whether you want people who are going to talk a lot, or funny people, or
But yeah, that's how you work. You have to work it out somehow in your head, don't you?
yeah. It's the whole betrayal thing, but you should try and not look upon it that seriously.
I don't. I must admit I don't.
I do, you see,
Oh, right.
but I think it's a female thing.
Okay.
I think it's more of a female thing.
Probably. You know, at the end of the day, it wouldn't be that bad to go home. I mean, it really wouldn't be that bad to go home, right?
Yeah.
It seriously wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Over the next 2 days, the housemates have to teach Paddy 8 tricks. To pass the task, they'll have to get him to perform 4 of them, chosen at random on Wednesday.
Good boy. Good boy. Paddy, sit down. Paddy, lie down. Good boy. Paddy, roll. Paddy, dead. Dead. Yes.
Helen, Amma, Josh and Elizabeth have been training Paddy this week. Paul, Dean and Brian haven't worked with him.
There we go. Have a rest. I'm too hot. It's sweating now.
Unbelievably warm. It's
And I
so
don't have
humid.
a fur coat on.
You are just the most amazing little free chambrise.
Come on.
Can we say goodbye, Bye-bye. Bye, babes. Choo choo roll, gorgeous.
Come on, Paddy.
Okay,
Come on.
babes.
Come on.
Ah, living.
Amma teaches Paul, an occasional smoker, how to roll a cigarette.
No, look, you're doing it.
That's good.
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
what I'm saying.
There you go. Hey!
And lick it.
And then lick it.
Actually, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good, isn't it?
It's for the first one that you've actually completed on your own. That's not half
Right,
bad.
let's do another one.
Right. By the way, when I tease you, I expect you to tease me back. Because I can't help myself sometimes.
No, yeah, you're cool.
No,
yeah,
I
know.
want you to.
No, you see, yeah, I know,
Please do.
I'm with you, and I'm quite capable of doing it, but...
And I want you to. Because you made me think a lot yesterday.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
And I was lying in my bed yesterday and I was thinking, well, I don't know, I know what it is with you, but the thing is, you're just like my best friend.
Yeah, right.
And I get on with her like a house on fire, but we argue all the time.
See, someone who I can banter with, and I do banter
It's
with,
Helen.
is Helen. And
Yeah.
I can, and I do. And we do take the piss
And I
out of
know
each
you
other.
and I could.
Yeah.
It's because the things that annoy me about you are the things that would make me laugh about you if you just bite back. and take the piss out of me too. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Because I want to get on with you because I know I can. Because I want to get on with you better because I do my friend. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You tell me what you wouldn't like me to do or would like me to do,
No,
and vice versa.
That's cool. That's cool. It's good to get your cards on the table sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So still, it's unreal.
So what?
Still.
What is
It's like nothing, no breeze, nothing. It's probably a storm coming, I think, actually.
This week, Big Brother set the housemates an additional task. They must write and perform a 5-minute soap opera based on their time in the house.
Emma should do it, definitely do it. This is Big Brother.
Can
Do
Anna-
not! You've got to have some of them in there, haven't you?
This is Big Brother.
Big Brother. Please come to the diary.
I was only joking! Evil demons of hell!
Piss out of Big Brother.
Oh, I'm tearing off the glasses.
Do not rip the piss.
I thought that was This is Big Brother. Then it was going on. I thought that was a good one, Brian. Oh, evil! She's going to kill me. Oh, it's on.
They're waiting for you.
I guarantee I'm genuinely I'm afraid to go in.
See you then. Nice knowing you, Brian.
Bye.
You'll be going out through the other door.
Hello.
Hello, Brian.
Hi there.
How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. We're worrying about this play.
Why are you worrying about it?
No, not worrying, just laughing about it. And then when I done the Big Brother voice, I thought I was doomed, sent in to be punished.
Is there anything you'd like to talk about, Brian?
I don't think I'd like to talk about. There are people that I don't get on with that much in the group. That at the start I did, but as time goes by, they are getting on my nerves a little bit. You know, it's always the one name or something that will crop up, and you do wonder that why everybody in here thinks that, you know, and the people out there don't see that, and sometimes you question that, if that's making sense.
Are you referring to anyone in particular?
Yeah, in all honesty, I suppose I'm referring to someone in particular. Yes, I am. I mean, I find sometimes that we don't, myself and Paul don't have that much in common. It's not a bad thing. It's not like we're ganging up on him or anything, but maybe that's what it looks like. But you just wonder, you know, what's being said, what people out there are seeing and what we're not seeing or what we are seeing. You know, it's tough. It's weird.
But then I changed into my trainers then, so it's like totally different. Do you know what I mean? I go from hairdressing Helen to teaching dancing Helen.
Hi.
Elizabeth has cooked quiche for lunch. Amma is in the toilet.
This is lush.
I'm getting better. No, is that more at all?
Disgusting.
That was lovely,
Nice.
thank you.
Beans. Dean, check more beans.
Thank you.
Joshua.
Going back in for Amma.
Fucking hell.
Get family there. 4 people have gone, isn't that weird?
4:05 p.m. The 7 housemates gather for this week's nominations.
Narinda.
This is Big Brother. You are reminded that your nominations must be your own choice.
Do
and
not
be influenced by any other housemate. Big Brother expects you to give full, frank and honest reasons for each of your nominations. Would Amma please come to the diary room?
Come on, Emma!
My first nomination is Paul, because I don't get on with him as well as some of the others.
Big Brother would like you to explain why you don't get on with him as well as some of the others.
We don't gel as much as we could do. My second nomination is going to have to be Josh. I think sometimes he can be quite serious, and I don't think that's a good enough reason to pick someone, but it's the only reason I have.
Well, Emma's giving enough reasons.
She's got to give full, frank and honest
I'm
reasons.
giving my reasons as I do.
They're probably saying, please
Same as
elaborate, Emma.
Last week, and that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What they say?
Did you elaborate?
Oh, you must give your own personal reason.
Oh, they are so backstabbing.
What did they say? What did they read?
Would Brian please come to the diary room?
I can't take my reasons.
How do you think? Why didn't like your reason?
Because for me, it's got to
Tick,
stay
do not wear the hat into the diary room.
where it's hard to give a valid reason.
Hi.
Hello, Brian. Could you please remove your hat?
Aha. There we go. Our first nomination is for Paul. I feel I mix better with other people in the group. We've got more in common. And I feel that if I'm going to be here, I want to be here with people that I've got more things in common with and we get along better. Second nomination is for Emma. You know, as the weeks go by, I find out now that I want to be here with more people, more so than others. Obviously, because we're going to week 6, those people I'd like to have things in common with and, you know, laugh a bit more and be able to discuss more things.
Can you explain why you feel closer to the rest of the group than Emma?
I wouldn't say I feel closer to the rest of the group, but I feel I've got more things in common with the rest of the group. We would laugh about the same things, or we'd share the same jokes. As with Emma, I don't feel I share the same as what I do with other people in the house.
Is that sit here and still not be sure?
Oh, I just got an absolute... I actually feel like going in there and telling them, it's unbelievable what they just said to me.
What?
What are your personal reasons? I just took off the hat, couldn't wear it.
You can't wear it.
He's so...
What, they said you can't wear it?
My heart... No, you took off your hat and I sat down and he's like, Brian, are they your personal reasons? And I was asked why I nominated those people, as if they were shocked I nominated them. They're my reasons for nominating, but I felt they thought my reasons weren't good enough.
Yeah.
And you feel like you go in there and I felt I mentioned those people's names and they were going, no, nominate someone else. That's what I felt like. But it's as if they think it's not good enough. They want me to go in and say, because I hate her, or I think she's an absolute bitch, which I wasn't willing to say.
This is Big Brother 15. Please come to the diary room.
So you're not allowed to wear the hat?
No. And I said, Brian, Big Brother states you must give your personal reason. I said, for God's sake, these are my reasons.
My nomination is Paul. Paul is one of the people I get on with less well in the group.
Big Brother would like you to explain a little as to why you get on with him less well than the other members of the group.
I don't connect as well with Paul. We don't share particularly the same interests. We sounds more or less like we had pretty different upbringings, and consequently we don't have that much in common. My second nomination is Emma. I don't connect with Emma as well as other people in the group because I feel we've probably had different upbringings, come from different backgrounds. We don't share the same interests. I would say that I get on better with Helen than I do with Emma.
Could you please elaborate as to why that is?
I get on better with Helen because Helen makes me laugh more than Emma makes me laugh.
Did you get it too?
Kind of.
What did you say?
Can't really tell you.
Elizabeth is the next housemate called to the diary room.
Obviously, over the last few weeks, Paul has been nominated every week. And I think everyone has got a lot more respect for Paul this week because of what he's been through. But I still feel that I think he's a very strong character. And I think he kind of stands out on his own. But I feel he gels with the group least. The second nomination is Helen. And again, she's a lovely person and I get on with her. But sometimes the decibel levels are just a bit high for me.
So far, Paul has received 4 nominations. Emma has 2 nominations. Josh and Helen have 1 each.
My first nomination is Josh because I think he's finding it a little bit hard on you this week.
Who do you nominate? I nominate you, Big Brother.
Out!
Get out!
Take the chickens with you!
My second nomination is Dean because Like Joshua, I probably get on with Paul and Brian better than I do with Dean.
Can you explain any particular reason as to why you get on with other people better than Dean?
Perhaps it's just a Helen sort of feeling that I get. I can't explain why. I can't explain why. Sorry. It's just something.
This is Big Brother. Could Josh please come to the diary room?
No, yeah. He was like,
It's the heart, yeah.
Why?
Okay, my first nomination for this week is Amma. The reason I've chosen her this week is because I feel she's been rather temperamental, sort of bad-tempered, and a little bit aggressive towards people in the group. My second nomination is Brian. The reason for this is it has been a struggle with Brian all along. I don't really think he gets on well with me, and he hides it. And maybe I'm on his territory. I was late coming in, and I just feel that he's just wishes I wasn't there.
You got to laugh, didn't you, really?
Huh?
It's a game, innit?
When Paul comes to the diary room, he has 4 nominations. Josh has 2 and Amma has 3.
Hello, Paul. Could you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Okay, Amma. Purely the fact that, you know, don't think she's had a lot of respect from me from day one. I think, you know, I think she's a nice girl and so on, but at the end of the day, out of the people who are left, I would rather stay in the house with the rest of them.
Now, could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Yeah, that's Elizabeth. She had a go at me for saying what type of girl I like, and it was just a bit weird. I know it was a bit snappy, probably not her fault, but I think that just sort of concreted in a way that, I don't know, she's got this thing, I don't know what it is, but sometimes, you know, it can annoy me.
Amma and Paul have received 4 nominations. They will face the public vote this week.
Go on, all.
Yeah, right.
My mum said when I was 2.5, she said, I used to say to her, I want to go dancing. Let's keep on, yeah.
Nice. And so how many times a week do you teach?
Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night and Friday night.
For how long each night?
Monday night, start at 5 and finish at 10. Yeah, and that's my day off on a Monday. And Tuesday I'll work in the salon 9 till 3, and I'll start teaching dancing at 5:30 and finish by about sometimes 8:30. On a Wednesday then I work in the salon 9 till 5, and then I go home, get changed and start teaching dancing at 6:30 to 8:30. On a Thursday then, I don't teach Thursday nights because I work late in the salon. I work 9 till 7 in the salon. And then on a Friday night I'm in work at 9 and finish at 5, and then start teaching dancing 5:30 till 10 o'clock on a Friday night.
So basically you're always dancing?
Always.
And you get paid for it, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm not telling you how much.
Well, no, I would never ask that question.
And loads of people say to me, how can you, like, stand on your feet all day on a Friday, like 9 till 5?
Yeah, doing hairdressing.
And then go and... But then I change into my trainers then, so it's like totally different, do you know what I mean? I go from hairdressing Helen to teaching dancing Helen.
It's bad.
Sorry,
Guys.
Oh, God.
But I felt really bad as well, because I kept on booking appointments, because some people will go and they'll book the appointment for 6 weeks, like, in advance, do you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I'll see you in 6 weeks. I'm like, bloody no, you might be seeing you on the telly, I was thinking, do you know what I mean? And they got those appointments, I feel bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you run off batteries?
Batteries? What do you mean?
You just make me laugh. No, nothing. It's not a problem.
Due to the hot weather, Big Brother has sent a workman onto the roof to improve the ventilation in the bedrooms. The housemates are not allowed into the bedrooms during the work.
You'll notice it later.
Is the bedroom doors open?
Yeah,
It's the exact same. All those guys are still working in there, 5 of them.
Ow.
Sweating.
Yeah, no
Their
t-shirts.
tops off.
Really well built.
Yeah.
Portuguese, I think they said they were. Can't speak a word of English. Very
Perfect.
dark. Style of skin, dark hair, dark features. But I said they could all go home.
They don't speak English.
Not a word.
we're talking about sexual tension in the diary room today.
I actually talked about being
Testosterone
sexually
and-
frustrated as well.
Did you?
Well,
guys,
he said, how's a great feeling? I said, I think there was kind of, you know, like sexual tension, just tension and people obviously not having it and things like that, you know.
Yo, totally.
Said, but good volleyball game, sorts anybody out.
Since Emma taught me how to get away with it, the problem is that set me off. I've had 4 wet dreams. Absolute nightmare. Once
How
you
many
start,
times have
mate,
you actually done it, Josh?
Once.
Oh, it's okay.
I've had woken up 4 times covered. It's horrible.
Kevin did what?
But is it a nice dream?
Wet dreams, yeah.
Is it a nice dream?
Wet dreams, what wet dreams are, aren't they? I've had 4. You're supposed to have them as a teenager. Yeah, you're supposed to have them as a teenager. I get them all the time.
I had
now.
as a teenager.
I get them all the time.
I'm so embarrassed.
I'm not lying on Josh's bed again.
No, on me.
But you're probably
I keep getting them.
great.
I keep getting them all the time. I tell you, I could have to do some really rough sex now, though.
Why'd you look at Brian then?
Because he knows it scares me. I'm like, oh, that's sick.
Mate, he ain't wrong though, is he? In all fairness.
Should we change the subject?
It's all too much.
It's all too much.
The housemates prepare for the first rehearsal of their soap opera, which they must perform in full in 24 hours' time. They've decided to act out the story of Josh's arrival in the Big Brother house in the style of Dallas. Each member of the house plays the part of another housemate.
I've got all his clothing on.
Look what he's wearing!
Yay! Yes!
His clothing.
You've never worn that.
I like that top.
Hi. Come on, I'm ready. Come on.
I do not walk like that. Dean, do I?
No.
Not exactly.
But it's accentuating.
Okay, should we work out some of this stuff now without the costumes, just to
So I
do?
look covered all the way round.
You look like an absolute freak. You look like Helen.
Is it covered all the way?
Get the rollers in.
Okay, go on then, Brian.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brian.
I'm Josh.
I'm in the kitchen.
I asked him for a suitcase.
So much care.
And your voices can be heard at all times.
Paul, stop looking at yourself
Paul,
for a second.
action.
Okay,
He
so
loves
we'll be
his
here. Let's start from the top of this.
Okay, here we go.
So,
Hi, guys.
woo! It's a real person.
Hi, my name's Helen from Wales. Where are you from? Where you been? Where you to?
Hi, I'm Josh. I've been in Portugal for 2 weeks.
Josh, you're fantastic looking way. I like an old tanned in that. My name's Narinda, by the way.
Hi, Narinda. Top of the morning, do you know? You think you're Irish, Narinda?
That's a very good Geordie accent I'm doing, if you don't know.
I'm not convinced.
Okay, go on. Fucking hell, where's Emma?
1:36 a.m. Everyone is in bed except Dean and Brian. Earlier today, they both nominated Paul.
I think you'll be here at the end.
No. Dean, you gotta wake up and smell the coffee. And Paul pointed it out to me. I don't want to be like Paul, no offence. Do you know what I mean? Like, no offence, Paul.
No, but...
I was actually going to say that because, mate, no offence, like, because people can relate to me. It was like, relate to you? You. Do you remember the conversation? Because I know offence because people can relate to me. And I was like, but Dean, what people relate to Paul? Not being smart. Maybe people do.
well, they must do, because...
They must.
Because he won.
I mean,
he's
well,
won
I'm not going
3.
to insult any of the general public out there. People that do vote for Paul, you know, I say keep him in the house. But with all due respect, they must be 10 years of age. They love Star Wars and they can kick their legs really high. And they're girls, probably. Hey, don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy.
But I think, you know, the thing...
No, Dean,
with
no.
Paul, that's the thing, he is. Just, he's a nice, ordinary guy.
Who goes? You decide. To evict Amma, call 09011 154401. To evict Paul, call 09011 154408.
Friendship, sex and success. The new drama The Secret Life of Us is next here on 4. Big Brother is back tomorrow at 10 and Big Brother's little brother is in half an hour over on E4.